Hello and welcome to the last video in the digital marketing video series. Having run a successful event, you now want to measure how you did, and what better way than to ask your attendees directly by way of a participant survey. Capturing feedback is immensely valuable because, as well as receiving the positive comments, you may sometimes get negative feedback. It's this that you can use to help improve not only your event content but also its execution. Any event is the sum of its parts, and to be able to isolate and improve the less than perfect elements of your event and be able to address them for future events allows you to get better at delighting your customers and adding even more value to your relationships. In this video, we'll look at how you can create a survey using click dimensions, publish the survey to your website, how you can set up workflows to alert you to any negative feedback you may receive, show you how to send an email to invite your event participants to complete the survey, and how you can then go on to analyse the survey responses. The first job is to create your survey. The best way of doing this is simply mock up the questions and answers in Microsoft Word. The key to getting high levels of response to your survey is to keep it short and focused. Also, design the questions so that you get exactly the information you're looking for. Use both simple closed questions, are you happy to refer your friends, yes, no, for example, and open questions, why? Black and white responses can be captured by CURO and can be used to fire workflows to alert you to an issue if the answer meets certain parameters, such as, if the client answers no to this question, then alert me by email, or if the score was below 3, then alert me. Once the survey's been completed, we want the following message to be displayed on the survey page. In order to create the survey in CURO, we first need to set up the questions. To do this, navigate to CURO Settings, click Dimensions and Survey Questions. Create a new survey question, name it, pose the question, and then select the question answer type. Be careful to select the correct answer type. The options are shown here. You can apply a number of values such as yes, no to the checkbox, list and radio options. The rating, scores 1 to 10, shows a star-based scoring system. The text area gives the user a multi-line box in which to write a response, and the text box allows the user to record a single line of text. Once the questions have been created, we then need to create the survey itself. This is done by setting up a new web content record. Web content records can be found under CURO Settings, Click Dimensions, or Web Content. Set up a new web content record and complete the relevant fields. The Web Responsive button means that the survey will automatically resize depending on the device you're using to access it, so it works equally well in a web page on your computer or on your mobile device. Save the form and then select the designer from the ribbon. Drag and drop the questions onto the form. It's possible to set the question column widths under the Format tab when you double-click the question or select the question properties from within the ribbon. Having dropped all the questions onto the form, you can now select the survey components from the filter field. The most important thing to remember is to include the email address attribute. It's this that ties the survey back to your client record in CURO, so make sure you make this a required field like so. Drag and drop the capture slider and format the submit button to your liking. Save the form and then preview the survey. Once you're happy with the look and feel of your new survey, exit the preview and then select the Embed button from the ribbon. Within this section, you can select the code that you'll need to publish the survey to your website. There are 4 options available to you here, depending on how you wish to display your survey. Custom URL, embed as a link, embed as an iframe, or embed as a widget. In this example, we're going to embed the survey on our website using an iframe. Copy the HTML. Once the code has been embedded into the appropriate page on your website, then the survey will be visible. You may notice that the styling is not consistent with your website design. To change this, you can open the code editor available in the ribbon of the Web Content Designer. Here you can change the CSS code so that you have more control over the look and feel of your survey. Managing your survey look and feel is beyond the scope of this video, but suffice to say, this is meat and veg to your web designers. They'll know what to do to make your survey look great and consistent with the rest of your site. Having completed the survey, what we now want to do is publish it onto the website. As in the earlier video, when we created and published a web capture form, your web designer will know exactly what to do. However, if you use a web build solution like Squarespace or WordPress, it's easy to do. In this example, we'll demonstrate the process of publishing your survey on the Prospero Wealth website, which is built using Squarespace. The first thing to do is log in. Go to Pages and create a new page. Upload the event image and add any text. Copy the HTML text generated from Click Dimensions and paste it into the relevant section on your website page. Save the changes. Now view the survey on your website. Although surveys are a great way of gauging how well received an event was, they can also be an invaluable way of alerting you to any potential issues before they become real issues. Wouldn't it be great if your systems could notify you if one or more of your contacts reacted negatively to the event, or, when asked, confirm that they wouldn't recommend you? Imagine how invaluable this could be if this warning arrived immediately your contact had completed the survey so that you could react while the iron was still hot. The great news is that with CURO you can. All you need to do is use a workflow process. As you will recall, one of the questions on our survey was, would you recommend the company Prospero Wealth? If you were to receive a negative response to this question, then you'd want to know why. To do this using CURO, two workflow processes are needed, a parent workflow and a child workflow. The parent workflow looks at the survey answers and will trigger the child workflow when a condition is met in the parent workflow. This is the parent workflow. As you can see, it references the survey answer entity and is triggered when a record is created, in other words, when the survey answer is received by CURO. The check condition is, if the survey question that contains the word recommend has an answer equal to no, then start the child workflow called survey alert response, else stop the workflow. The child workflow, when fired, does a number of things. Firstly, it generates the email alert template that we've built in Xperido. It sends the email generated to the marketing manager, while at the same time creates an item to be entered into the marketing queue that links back to the posted survey record itself. Once completed, the child workflow stops. So we've now created the method by which CURO will alert us to the potential issue with our clients if they respond to the survey in a particular way. Having created the survey and published it to our website and set up the alert workflows, we now need to send an email inviting the event participants to complete the survey. The first thing we need to create is our marketing list, and then to find the contacts that we'll associate to the marketing list. To set up the marketing list record, go to Marketing, Marketing Lists and create New Marketing List Record. We've already created the record Digital Marketing Event Participants, which we'll use for this example. Now let's add the marketing list members. This is done by searching for your contacts that attended the event. In order to do this, go to the Contacts entity and open the Advanced Find. Scroll down the page to the related entity event participants and then the field registration status equals attended. Scroll down and then go to related entities to the event and look for the event that contains the word marketing. As you can see, the found contacts can then be added to the marketing list like this. Having created our marketing list, we now need to build our email template. We saw how to do this in our early video, creating your email templates with click dimensions. So for the sake of brevity, here's one I prepared earlier. In order to send the event attendees to the correct page on the website, simply copy the page URL and associate it with the Take the Survey button on the email template like so. In order to send the email, set up a new email send record. Associate the survey invite email template with the new record, save it, and then add the marketing list. Once the record has been saved, then simply send the email. We can now see the email arriving in one of the event participants' inbox, Scott Tempest. He clicks the survey button and is directed to the appropriate page on the Prospero Wealth website. We can follow Scott as he now completes the survey and notice that he's not willing to recommend Prospero Wealth. After a few seconds, we can see a new email arriving in the Prospero Wealth Marketing Manager's email inbox. He opens the email and sees immediately who's responded negatively. Included in the email is some additional information about Scott's contact record. This is a simple email template designed in Xperido. We can also see that a task has been set up in the marketing queue for the marketing team to monitor. Since the task is set regarding the survey record, it's possible to link to the survey record itself and see how Scott answered all of the other survey questions should we need to know more. Under Marketing Analytics in CURO, we can see everyone who's completed the survey, and under the survey answers, we can see all of the answers given by each of the survey respondents. All of this shows just how much information is available to you to analyse just how effective your event has been. And all of these records can be reported on to gather essential information that should inform the way future events are managed. One of the great features of Click Dimensions is the ability to see the statistics that surround your email campaigns. Importantly, every interaction your clients have with your email is captured and returned as a record against the email send record in CURO. Simply go to the email send record and select the email stats icon from the ribbon, and voila! You can see a comprehensive report showing you all of the emails that have been sent, whether they were delivered, opened, and the total number of clicks. This report can also be printed or saved as a PDF and circulated to the relevant people in your business. And that's it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video series. Watch out for more great videos showing you just how amazing CURO really is. If you'd like to learn more about Time for Advice or CURO, then please don't hesitate to call me. You can visit us at our website or call me on the number provided. I look forward to hearing from you.